Yo yo, it's Average Joe, and I'm back with Control. So last stream, we made it all the way down to this weird basement section, and it turns out we're in the complete wrong place. I think I'll just fast travel back to Central Executive.
I heard that this attack at Power brings up a lot of new questions. Are we communicating? Coordinating? What about the plan?
And from here, we'll just restart. Go back to the research sector. Probably gonna have to fight some enemies again. Hopefully that was them all. And it's not that turn off, it's this turn off. So I thought I couldn't get past here. Turns out you need to expel the hiss. And since we've got level 3 clearance, we can enter.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Something's in the way, I can't get to that. And I'm guessing we're not meant to climb through there. Looks like the only way we can go. I also found out there's a crouch. Probably why I've been getting shot so much. But I would say I've been doing pretty well. Apart from getting completely lost last stream. That should have been a double kill. Is that the room cleared? Looks like it. What's going on in that room? Did I miss anything up here? Don't think so. So let's continue on.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
I need to check out the merch for this game. I would love to have one of those bureau outfits.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
I'm guessing that is meant to be footage from someone's dream.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
So this looks like it could be a problem. probably shouldn't have let it destroy those things, because I'll probably need to hide behind them. Well, it's time to run. But I still need to check for secrets. Now it's time to escape. I hope I done that correct. But I don't think I did. Right, I think I know what I need to do. Still going to be a little bit difficult. Although it's getting faster. Which could still be a problem. Okay, that is not. I thought I could put it in there and trap it and leave it. Pretty sure I just ran through it. Back to the safe room. Right, so how do I work this out? Ah, I see. Where are the golden blocks? Put that one there. That was close. Needed it to be close enough to do a bit of damage. Now hopefully it'll work this time.
What was the Bureau doing with that thing?
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here!
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
What is that? This clusters heal enemies. So we need that down first. Rocket launcher guys are crazy. Wait for them to run back. Headshot. Where's he hiding? What are those? So there's now also X-Men Magnetos flying around. They've really filled this location. I thought I could throw grenades back. Maybe I didn't pick up that ability. I better get this before any more spawn.
If anyone is listening, we've encountered heavy resistance. We've fallen back to the lock department. All agents are ordered to converge here.
The luck department. We'll just accept those two for now. And we'll run back around and grab everything that we missed. Of course I had to check if I could destroy the brain. I see a little secret up there. Did I miss anything down here? That I did. Hypnosis lab is now open. friendly.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
That probably means I shouldn't get too close. It's a brain scan. Or a head scan at least. That was lucky. Did that really just work? That was one of the best guesses I've ever done in any game.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut, first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
It is a brain scan. Golden copy NPC variation. Find another way to defeat it? How do I work this out? Ah, nice. I can take over enemies now. And can they damage the golden one? Yes, they can. Guess I shouldn't get too close. The force is strong in this one. Right, the last few hits. We're too late to save the other guys though.
Their brains were fried when I took over the object.
I thought that door might have opened. I think that's everything in there. Up and on we go. The brain's fixed.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right. More of you? Really?
If I take over this thing, never mind, I'm too late. I don't really think I'll be taking over many of them. Just because by the time that I can take over them, they'll probably all be crushed. And this is where I came from in the first place. Yep, one big loop.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
It's always nice to find a safe zone. I think before we do meet her, I've got to see if there's more places to explore.
Marshall is right down the hall.
They always seem to hide a secret in one of the toilets.
Marshal's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
Right, so which one of you guys are Marshall? I'll not mess around in here just
I'm
yet.
starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Understandable.
All these charts. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places to hide. That weirdo's got labs everywhere.
Come on, can we not take some of At least we've got a little bit of backup. I'll let them all fight for themselves. Because secrets are more important to me. No secrets on that side. Nothing there either.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Right, let's see how many rangers we can save. I feel like I might be a little bit too late to save many. No, I see one still alive at least. For now. Two of them. Almost got my own team. Magical orb down. these horrible things. Backup really is helping. These enemies keep getting crazier. I'm glad that they're going for me and not the other help. That's what I've been calling them too. The big boys. That was a whole lot of bad shooting there. So my advice, if you play this game, check all the shelters, check all the toilets. I think we'll go back and see if the woman has anything else to say. Unless she has just locked us out. I'm sure I checked in here.
We ought to try it out. You know, just in case.
Do not touch anything.
So we need the HRA lab. Ritual office. Synchronicity lab. Ah, so a few streams ago we saw a little room. I thought it was from the Astral Hotel. It looks like it might have been in here. So that's where we need to go. Wherever that is. Well, it wants us to go there, but that area's locked. And that was level 6 clearance. I haven't even got level 4 yet. Don't know if this is the right way either. When did they get that picture? I was tempted to jump out there, but I think it would cause too much damage. Is there any more spooky TVs?
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Door's locked, so I can't cure that thing just yet.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Looks like there's been a massacre. I'm guessing that'll start the next part of the main story. So I want to check out this area. I thought there would be something. Right, so I've worked out the codes. I think I know how to do them now.
You led me here. Any idea how to make it work?
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Little bit glitchy there. Can't interact with that one.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Right. I'm not too good with puzzles. What does that even say? Configurations. Can we affect this? So clearly I need to put a certain card in here. I'll try that one.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Yes, but which? And how do I work it out? So that's an E. Or backwards E? Backwards 3? No, it would be normal 3. 1 square. Oh. This one, I guess.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
I would assume so. Only thing is, I've got no clue what to do. Where is the last terminal? Let's hope that worked. It did not.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
I can't lie, I think this is a job for a YouTube tutorial. No way I'm figuring this out myself. I think I'll run back around and collect my cards.
What do the symbols mean?
The numbers, what do they mean?
What do these whiteboards mean?
That's exactly what I'm wondering too. Right, quick YouTube time. System number 1 is this one.
Try different combinations. One of them has to work.
System number 2 is that one. System 3 is that one. And this is system 5, which is the half, which means this last one should be that.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Shout out to XGarbit for that quick tutorial.
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it, I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks. Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
I thought that looked like it would do something. Secret passageways.
Followed you in, right?
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If hiss is a frequency.
Awesome, we've got 8 now. And what is this? Siege duration. Can't lie, I just said it before, but I probably won't use that much. Melee damage. Energy, health. We'll do energy and melee damage. And I think we'll do health. Oh, never mind. I've not got enough for anything else.
Why couldn't it vibrate molecules? In order to alter human physiology. It would explain the hair loss.
Think about it. The precision that would require is unthinkable.
Well, we've now been streaming for over an hour. I think this is a good enough place to end the stream. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.